Hello everyone and welcome to Python tutorial for beginners. In this video, I'm going to explain break and continue statement in Python. So what is the exact use of break and continue? In Python, break and continue statement can alter the flow of normal loop. Now, first of all, I'm going to explain in detail what is the use of break and how it works. And later on, I'm going to explain which one your continue statement. Now, what is exactly break statement? So break statement is used to break the execution of your loop. Means inside any loop, that may be for loop or while loop, you can use break statement to discontinue the execution of loop and directly control transfer after the loop. So after executing break statement inside any loop, that loop cannot continue the execution. Now take one example here. Suppose here I'm writing one string that is equals to hello. Now hello has 5 character HELLO. Okay. Now what I want to do, I want to print all 5 characters. So I can use which one for loop for X in sequence, that is S1. So one by one character from the S1 stored inside which variable? X variable. Now when I execute this program, this will print all the character present inside which one? S1, one by one character. So when I execute this one, check out output is equals to hello. But what I want to do, I want to stop the execution of what? For loop. When there is a L character, for example, I want to print what? String characters one by one, but stop the execution of loop when there is a L character. For example, I want to stop the execution of loop here. So how to do this one? So for understanding purpose, write down one more line here, print after loop. Okay, that is for understanding purpose, control transfer directly to the what? Out of loop. So check out here what I'm doing. I'm going to cut this line. Then write down if what? X is equals to L. Okay, what I want to do, if there is a L character inside the sequence, then I want to break the execution of the loop. Okay, so check out the line by line execution here. First of all, hello assigned to the S1 variable, that is a string variable. Now for loop, inside for loop, one by one character stored inside which one? X variable. Now here, initially, what is the value of X? The value of X is equals to H. So it will check that H is equals to L. That is not true. So that break statement is not executed. It will print the value of which one? X variable. Again, it will print the value of which one? E variable. Now when L character occurred, now this condition is true, that X is equals to L, that condition is true, and break statement executed. Now when break statement executed, directly control transfer out of the for loop. Rest of the iteration skip and control transfer out of the for loop. Means what? Your for loop is terminated. So for loop cannot continue the execution once break statement is what? Executed. And what is the output here? Output is equals to which one? After loop. So check out what is the output here. First of all, H is printed, then E is printed, and after that after loop is printed. So just execute this one. Check out H is printed. That is correct. Then E is printed, and lastly which one? After loop. Okay. Now another keyword that is called which one? Your continue. What is exactly use of the continue? Now continue is used to skip only current iteration and go to the next iteration. It will not completely terminate the loop. It will only skip current iteration. Now check out what happened if I remove this one and write down here which one? Continue. Now when there is the X, the value of X is equals to L, it will continue. It will continue means what? It will skip the rest of the portion of the for loop and it will go to the what? Next iteration. Means check out what is the initial output? HE, that is the output. When the value of X is equals to L, now this condition is true. Continue. Continue means what? It will directly transfer to the what? Starting point of for loop and take the next value of what? Your sequence, that is again L. So in this manner, it will only skip that rest of the portion of the loop, any loop, that may be for loop or that may be what? While loop, but it will not terminate the what? Execution sequence of loop. It will only skip current iteration and go to the next iteration. Now what is the output in this example? It will print what? HE. it will skip LLO, means output is what? HEO, and after that what output is printed? After loop. So when I execute this one, check out, output is equals to HEO, and lastly which one? After loop. Means what is the basic difference between continue and break? Break statement is used to break the execution of your loop. Means inside any loop, that may be for loop or that may be for while loop, break statement is executed. That loop cannot continue the execution, directly control transfer out of the loop. And what is the use of the continue? Continue statement is used to skip only current iteration and go to the next iteration. Means continue statement will not terminate the execution of the loop. Now, another keyword I want to discuss, that is called pass. Okay, so what is exactly pass? Now, inside Python, suppose I don't want to write down the body of for loop or body of what while loop or body of the function, then we can use the what pass keyword. So check out here, if I write for x in what range in bracket 1 comma 10. Okay, now here if I write print x, so that is the body of the what your for loop. But I don't want to write down the body of the for loop. In future I want to write down the body of the for loop, then you cannot skip this portion. Python will immediately give the error. So you have to specify the empty body, and empty body can be specified by using which keyword? Pass keyword. Same is applicable for the while loop. Again, check out, suppose I am assigning I is equals to 0 while I is less than 10. Okay, now I want to write down the body of the while loop in future, then empty body. How to implement it empty body? By using which keyword? Pass keyword. Now pass is nothing, means when that statement is executed, Python will do nothing. So you can see that is the empty statement. Nothing happens when pass is executed. So pass keyword is used to specify the empty body inside which one? Python. Suppose you want to specify the empty body for function, empty body for classes, then we have to use which one? Pass keyword.